number 11 on your review. This one asks you to use the compound interest formula to find the account balance. So our compound interest formula is that A, which is our amount, equals P, which is our principal, the amount we're investing, times 1 plus R over N. R is your interest rate written as a decimal, so if it's 7%, that'd be 0.07. N is the number of times it's compounded per year. So if they're talking about annually, you put a 1 for N. If they say semi-annually, that'd be a 2. Quarterly would be a 4. Monthly would be 12. Daily would be 365. So you just have to look at how many times it's compounded. And then up here in your exponent is N times T. Number of times it's compounded, T is years. So for this problem, I'm going to put $5,219.78 times 1 plus 6% would be 0.06 over compounded monthly would be 12 to the 12 times 7. You may want to put parentheses around this or go ahead and figure out that that's 84 when you type it into your calculator. So here's on my calculator, 5,219.78 times 1 plus, I forget what it was, 0.06 divided by 12. Too many tabs open. 0.06 divided by 12 to the 84th power. And I get 7,900, looks like it rounds to $36. $7,936, which is D. So my answer here would be D. So just plugging into that equation and evaluating. Number 12, here we have an exponential function, and they just want me to plug in 0 for n and 5 for n. Probably the easiest way to do this is to put it in your y equals and then use your table. So in my y equals, I'm going to have 800, let me clear out what's here, 800 and times 2. Trying to make sure it looks like what they have, to the, and up here in the exponent, it's negative 0.8n. So I'm going to have, put parentheses around it just to make sure, negative 0.8x. And they want me to check that for 0 and for 5. So I'm going to go to the table. And at 0, I get 800, and at 5, I get 50. 0 is 800, 5 is 50. You would get the exact same answer. So my answer here is D. You get the same answer if you typed this in and plugged in 0 and typed it in and plugged in 5. You get the same answer either way. All right, 13, they want me to find the value of the expression. Well, I need to find what is 625 as a power of 5. 625 is 5 times 125. 125 would be 5 times 25, and then 25 is 5 times 5. So really 625 is the same thing as saying 5 to the 4th. So the log base 5 of 5 to the 4th, the same thing as what I have, would be 4. So my answer is B. 14 and 15, they just want me to convert to logarithmic. So in 14, this is my base. So when I'm writing it, it's the log base 9. And make sure you write your base lower, of 3 equals 1/2. And remember, when you rewrote it, it'd be 9 to the 1/2 equals 3, which is what we have here. And then 15, E is my base. But when E is my base, I don't have to write E is my base. I can just write natural log. That means log base E of 49 equals negative t. E to the negative t equals 49 if I was looking at rewriting it as an exponential. E to the negative t equals 49. So natural log of 49 equals negative t. This answer would be C. And log base 9 of 3 is 1/2 is C. It's written with 1/2 on the left instead of the right, but it's the same thing. Problem 16, 17, and 18 wants you to convert these to exponential. So this is just going to be 8 to the t is equal to 64. 8 to the t power equals 64, which is D. This one again is natural log, so it has a base of E. That's going to be E to the 3.4012 power equals 30. E to the 3.4012 equals 30, which is B. And 18 is going to be W to the 6th is equal to Q, which would be A couple more here. 19 and 20, find the logarithm using change of base formula. So log base 4 of 28.26, if I use change of base, that'd be the log of 28.26 divided by the log of 4. So on my calculator, I would do the log of, let me get out of here, clear. Only thing you want to make sure you do is log of 28.26. Notice that it opens a parenthesis, so you need to close that before you hit divided by the log of 4. And that gives me 2.410. So 2.4103, I guess, is C. That means, if I were to check my answer, 4 to the 2.4103 power would be about 28.26. Obviously, we've rounded, but if you'll think about 4 squared is 16, 4 cubed is 64, so it's got to be somewhere, since I'm looking for 28.26, it's somewhere between 4 squared and 4 cubed. Same thing here. If I think about what power of 5 would equal 251, I could probably get pretty close, because 5 squared is 25, 5 cubed is 125, 5 to the 4th is around 625. So if I had to guess before doing this problem, I would say A, but let me try it. Log of 251 divided by log of 5.2, which is log of 251 divided by log of 5.2, and I get 3.3515, which looks to be what they're saying right here. It's log 3.3515. So my answer is A. So that's the next 10 problems on your review. We'll look at some more in a little bit.